Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing today? So this video is going to be a Boxycharm unboxing and try on and review at the end. So today I have the November box and it is November 1st. It is a real miracle. So I just thought this was really funny because whenever I used to be subscribed to Boxycharm and I used to pay for it monthly, my box would take forever to get to me, and I would like go on YouTube and see like all the affiliates already got their box and I'd be so frustrated. And then I got it today and I was like, wait, is today November 1st? Because I'm affiliated with Boxycharm now. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so fast. I was blown away. So if that's you right now, I'm sorry. I feel your pain. So here is what the box looks like, and we've already pretty much, I feel like everyone has seen sneak peeks for this because it was all over Facebook and it was like saying that it was Kim Kardashian approved. There was like Kris Jenner and she was a totes a charmer and all these different like advertisements. So we already have seen what's in the box, but I'm sure there are some variations. So the really funny thing about this month's box is that it is a gold digger theme. And it's Kim Kardashian approved. So I don't have anything against the Kardashians at all. I just thought that was really funny. And I think we can all safely say that we are now singing Kanye's song in our head, even though he's probably one of the most hated men alive. Alright, so the first product in this month's box is from Farrah, and these are the Galaxy Gold Tweezers. They retail for $12, and I cannot find any specific information online about whether Farrah is a cruelty-free brand or not. But these tweezers are actually so cool. They are double-sided, so on this side you have like the slanted edge, and then on the other side you have the little pointy tip, so you could turn it and use it, or you could turn it around and use it. So I think that's actually really cool and handy instead of having two separate tweezers. I went ahead and used these off camera just because I wanted to give my eyebrows a little bit of time to like calm down after tweezing them. So I just did it off camera really quickly, and I do like these. They work okay. I don't think that they're the best tweezers I've ever used. I like the Sonia Kashuk tweezers a lot, but I think like as far as being really innovative, like it's really cool. I really like I like the actual tweezer design and everything, so I think that's nice, and I feel like we could all use a pair of tweezers, so I'm glad that was in the box. So the next thing in the box is a set of Luxie eye brushes. They just look like this. They're 4 small brushes. It is the Luminous Eye Set, and it retails for $21, and Luxie is completely cruelty free. These are so cute, it's not even funny. Alright, so here are what the brushes look like. They are so cute. They are tiny little detail brushes, which I personally really enjoy because I feel like you can get right where you need to go. There's like a little pencil brush, there's like a little slanted pencil brush, and then 2 tiny detail crease brushes. Here, I'll tell you the actual numbers just for reference. There's a 131, a 121, a 111, and a 141. The design is actually so cute. I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to tell on camera, but they are a gold glitter, so I like the packaging. So the next item in the box is the Color FX glitter drops in the shade Nova. I'm not sure if everyone is getting the same shade or different shades or what, but these retail for $44, really pricey, and it is an ultra concentrated drops of multi-dimensional glitter. Creates a high impact reflective finish that wows. It can be used alone, it can be used under or over makeup, mixed into your foundation or moisturizer for an incredibly luxe glitter effect on the face and body. So maybe I'll try mixing it in with my primer today and see how that goes. I'm a little bit nervous because it's glitter drops. I thought maybe I would use it as highlighter. The shade, I'm going to swatch it, but I think it's a little bit too dark for me. So it's like a bronzy gold shade. I'm still going to give it a go because I've always wanted to try these, and if they don't work, I'll pass it on to my good friend because she's a bit tanner than me, so we'll see. So I'm really excited, and Cover FX is cruelty free. Next thing in here is the Bodyography makeup brush cleaner, and this retails for $12, and Bodyography is completely cruelty free. I'm very excited to use this because I've always seen different people use makeup brush cleansers, and this is supposed to be more like a short-term, like just really quick cleaning your brush. You spray it, you use it on a paper towel, and it cleans the brush just very easily rather than deep cleaning, and I always deep clean my brushes. I've never used something like this. I know a lot of makeup artists use this when they have more than one client, so I'm excited to test that out, and whenever we finish the look today, I will try and clean off the brushes and see how this does. Alright, so the last thing in the palette is the Ace Beauté. That drives me crazy. I want to know how you're supposed to say that. Is that French? Beauté. Because I feel like everyone who does a review on their products does not know how they're supposed to pronounce it. Okay, yes, it's French.
Beauté.
Beauté. It sounds like booty.
Beauté.
Beauty. Ace Beauty. Oh, I can't say that seriously. Come on.
Beauté.
Ace Beauty. Okay. I'm going to take the Ace Booty. So this is the Ace Beauty Grandois palette. It has 4 shimmer shades and 4 matte shades. It retails for $24.99, and Ace Beauty is completely cruelty free. I actually have all their other palettes from their recent collection I can show you really quick. All these ones, which I haven't done a full review, but I did like a week of using them, and I did like a first impression and stuff. And I'm still not completely sure how I feel about them, to be honest. I feel like they don't layer that well, but I mean, I like them overall. I just feel like they're not the easiest palettes ever to work with, but they are workable. So I'm excited to have this new one, which is a little bit more like, here, I'll just show you instead of trying to explain what it looks like. Alright, so there is the outer packaging, which I think is really pretty, and then sleeve, and the inner packaging, which I also think is really pretty. And you've got, you know, some neutral shades, some red and pink and bronze. So I like it. I'm a sucker for like red and pink tones, so I feel like I already know what kind of look I'm going to end up going for. But I'm excited to use it on my eyes today, so let's just go ahead and jump in. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this peachy shade right here, which is called Patchouli. And I'm just going to take it on my Sigma E38, and I'm going to throw it in my crease. Just as like the first transition shade. I want to use every shade in the palette today, so just throwing that on. Just kind of looks like Makeup Geek peach smoothie, you know, just the typical peach transition shade that everyone used to be obsessed with. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Clove right here, which looks like kind of like a lighter peachy coral. Just going to pick up a little bit of product, and I'm going to throw that in my crease. That's nowhere near as pigmented as I thought it was going to be. Okay, that did not go the way I thought it was going to go. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of pack that onto my crease. Alright, so my eyeshadow is already up to my brow bone, which is great. I'm sure I'll go in and fix it in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take this red shade right here called Poppy on a Japanesque 725. I'm just going to put that on my outer V. Man. I feel like I'm having the same problems I have with their new palettes, where like I try to put shadow down and it kind of just doesn't want to stick. Like, do you see that? It just... And the outer V issue returns. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a little touch of cinnamon and see how that does, which is the brown right here. It's not looking too great right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start playing with some of the shimmer shades and see how they do. I think I'm just going to go ahead and... Here, I'll start off with a little bit of Primrose, which is this shade right here. I'm going to put that on like my inner part of my lid. It's like a really vibrant gold. That's pretty. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of Rose, the pink shimmer shade, even though it's really not that shimmery. It looks a little bit more satin. Just gonna stick that in the middle, and then I'm gonna go ahead, and I know I look really crazy right now, I'm gonna take a little bit of Myrtle, ooh, that's pretty, that copper shade, and I'm just gonna put that on the rest of my lid. Let me just try and blend out the crease just a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this palette here. I'm just going to do some quick hand swatches just so you guys can see what it looks like swatched out. So it looks good swatched, but I just have that problem. Certain eyeshadows formulas do not stick to my outer V and they just fluff off. And I'm left with something along the lines of this. And the reason I'm not trying harder is because I've been there, done that with these kind of shades or these kind of formulas, and it gets frustrating because I've tried pretty much everything and yeah, it's not my favorite thing. So we're going to go ahead and do the Cover FX drops real quick mixed in with my primer just to see how it goes. I'm sure I have to shake it or something. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand just to swatch it first and see what it looks like. Oh wow. The glitter in that is so pretty. I think that if I apply that to my skin, I'm actually going to look like the vampires in Twilight. You know, quick Halloween look, just put this everywhere and you will look like a vampire who sparkles in the sunlight. But I mean, it looks beautiful. I mean, it's stunning to look at, but I just don't think it's realistic for me. I mean, the shade doesn't look too bad. I think I could mix it in. All right, I'm going to take like the tiniest little amount of that, and I'm just going to stick it on my eyeballs. All right, just going to kind of tap that over. See if that gives it like a little pretty like glittery finish. Actually, you know what? That looks so pretty. It's a little bit messy because I applied it with my finger and I could probably do a better job with a brush. But that actually looks really pretty. It kind of merged the colors on my lid together, but it looks like really soft and sparkly, and I kind of like the way it looks. Alright, so now I'm still going to give it a go. I'm going to try it on my skin, even though I think like I'm like setting myself up for failure. I'm not doing anything after this except editing, so it's fine. Just going to go ahead and just take like one drop. Why is mixing this gold into this purple like actually so aesthetically pleasing? Alright. Oh my gosh, I look ridiculous. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation over that. I guess I can see some glitter coming through, but it actually looks pretty. It doesn't look anywhere near as bad as I thought it would, but I think it definitely made my foundation look a little bit darker. Oh no! Oh man, I just realized I forgot to use the brushes. Okay, I will definitely use these for the rest of the eye look along the lower lash line and whatnot. I'm sorry. I am going to go ahead and finish up most of my face and then I'll be back. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back into the palette. I'm going to take the shade Clove, just a little bit. And I'm going to use that for blush today. Okay, it's a little bit pigmented, a little crazy. But I kind of think that actually looks really pretty. Especially like being the same exact tone as the eyes. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Cover FX highlighter glitter drop. It actually doesn't claim to be a highlighter on the paper, but I just really want to try it as a highlight. So I'm just going to add a little bit, and if it goes really poorly, I guess I'll just have a hair on my nose. I'll have to live with that. Okay, so the shade isn't perfect for me. It looks kind of really bronzy on my cheeks. But if you like a glittery highlight, I actually think this is really pretty as a highlighter. I mean, I wasn't sure how to feel about this product, but I actually kind of like it. I think it's pretty. That is literally like twice the price of the entire box. So that's what I always think with Boxycharm, is even if everything doesn't work for you, if you can find one or two products that already retail the price of the box, then it's worth it. So for me, that would probably be this. So now I'm going to go ahead and take the palette and attempt to do my lower lash line. And I'm going to also use the brushes that I forgot to use. So here, what am I going to do? Alright, I will go ahead and start off with like the little angled pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the red shade Poppy. And I'm just going to take that on my lower lash line. Do you see how pigmented that is on my lower lash line? That's so pretty. I wish it would stick to my lid. Alright, and then I'm going to take the other small pencil brush. I'm being a little extra just for the, you know, sheer fact of wanting to try all the brushes. And I'm just going to take that shade Rose, the shimmery pink, and just bring it into my lid a little bit. That's really pretty too. I have this little tiny angled brush I kind of want to try, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more of Poppy with that one. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it right here and see. Yeah, no. It's still blending away. Wait, no. That side looks a little tiny bit better. But not that much. Alright. Oh man. Oh, it's like sticking to this part right here, but not the rest. Great. I literally was just thinking to myself, like, I've saved the look. Let me just see if I can blend that to blend away. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the very last shade that I haven't used yet, which is just a slightly, like, larger. I would use this in my crease, probably. And I'm just going to go ahead and take the shade Jasmine, the only shade we haven't used yet, which is this one right here. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner. Well, that's pretty. I love a good inner corner highlight. And just do a little underneath the brow bone. Even if you get this palette and you don't like the matte shades that much, I think that the shimmer shades perform okay. And I think that that Jasmine shade's really pretty. I'm actually going to go ahead and take my highlighting brush. Just going to kind of clean off the excess that's already on there. And I'm going to take a touch of Jasmine. And I'm going to put that on top. The glitter. Ooh, okay. That's pretty. Okay. So, definitely use that shade as a highlighter. That's really, really pretty. For my lips, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Dilseta Cosmetics Hella Bomb Lip Strobe. And I'm just going to throw that on because I have really chapped lips. Alright, so last but not least, we have the brush cleaner to try. And I had a little piece of paper towel here. I have a dirty brush here, which you can see is pretty dirty. It has white bristles. It's got a lot of red on it. So I think I just... Wait, maybe I should read the paper. What do I do with this? Okay, then they didn't tell me what to do with it. What does this say? Spray directly onto brush hair and gently wipe on a paper towel. Use sparingly as not to soak brush hair. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and spray the brush, right? And then I'm going to wipe it on my paper towel. Alright, so it is pretty much dry now, and I don't see like any color coming off on my hand or anything. So it does look a little bit stained, but it does feel clean. So that's pretty cool. It's, like I said, it's a short-term option. It's not deep cleaning your brushes, which I just deep clean all the time. But it is nice to have and to try. So I kind of like that, and I could definitely see myself using this in the future. Overall, the total value of this month's box is $113.99, which is amazing. I think I really enjoyed everything in this month's box, except for the palette wasn't my favorite. I really like the highlighting shade though. I think out of this palette, if I were to use it again in the future, I would definitely use this for highlighting. I could see using the Peachy Transition shade. That one worked fine for me. And then the shimmers. So I guess there's like 5 shades out of the 8 that I like. So not my favorite item. But the Luxie brushes are super, super soft and nice, and they get like right where you need them to go. So I like those. I like the brush cleaner, definitely going to keep using that. I like the glitter drops. The tweezers worked really well. So overall, not my favorite month ever. It's not like a home run, but it's like a solid 2 bases. Does that make sense? Because I don't even watch baseball. Alright, so I hope you all enjoyed this month's Boxycharm video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!